I'm Talia Landry, and this is the Mashpee TV News Update. Earlier today, the Quashnet School was evacuated after the smell of natural gas was detected outside of the building and in the gym. Mashpee Fire Department and National Grid officials responded, and after a short time declared the school safe to re-enter. We caught up with Quashnet Principal Mary Kay O'Brien and asked about the incident.
There was a smell that was detected in the gymnasium by the gym teacher and by a group of students that were in there, and at that point we pulled the fire alarm. We needed to be safe. It is always our top priority to make sure all of our students are safe, the staff is safe. That has to be number one. All students filed outside. They were very appropriate. Everyone was away from the building. When the fire department came, they confirmed that smell, and when they used their monitors, it was determined, again, there was no presence of gas in any way, but it's the additive that's put in with the gas so you can smell it and detect that. But there was absolutely no threat to anyone's safety at all. I would say within 15 minutes, all students and teachers were back in classrooms, back working, and there has not been a problem for the rest of the day. So we have been dealing with several different situations here at Quashnet School throughout the year, but all of them are isolated incidences. They are not connected. They do not have to do with our building repair project. They are separate than that, but I have to assure you that every one of those has been resolved successfully with the focus on the safety of our students and staff as our first priority in each event.
In our top story, Stop and Shop union workers continued their strike, which began yesterday, April 11th. Mashpee TV was on the scene. Local Stop and Shop employees are on strike today due to Stop and Shop demanding unreasonable wages and benefit cuts. Mashpee is one of many of the Stop and Shops that were closed today but is now open to the public, but very few customers are inside. This is part of a New England strike including Stop and Shops in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut. Local employees were instructed not to talk to press, but they are still encouraging customers to support their cause. Mashpee is represented by UFCW Local 328. President Timothy Melia stated this morning that the company has offered a final proposal that does not adequately fund our health and welfare or pension funds, nor does it provide all employees with an opportunity to grow together with the company. The picketers are asking the public to respect the picket lines and shop elsewhere. However, the bank and drugstore within the Stop and Shop are open regardless of whether the store is available for shoppers. Earlier this week, Mashpee TV alerted residents to an early morning house fire on social media. The fire occurred on Great Neck Road North. In the morning, commuter traffic was backed up for a few hours as the emergency personnel responded to the fire and closed the road on both sides. No one was injured in the fire, but the house was severely damaged. The Cape Cod Commission hosted 2 listening sessions this week at the Mashpee Public Library. The Commission is asking residents to give input on possible improvements to the Mashpee Rotary and on the streets leading up to the Rotary. Members of the Commission gave an update on their findings on the area and then opened the workshop to attendees. The Commission will gather all comments and put together a proposal and return to Mashpee to give their proposal a public hearing later this year. In other news, Mary Bradbury updated the selectmen on a number of Mashpee events coming up this spring and summer, including the Easter egg hunt, which will be this Saturday at 1 p.m. at the community park across from the town hall. And that's it for this edition of the Mashpee TV News Update. Be sure to keep up with Mashpee TV by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And watch all the local content you care about by subscribing to our YouTube channel. I'm Talia Landry, and we'll see you next time.